There she is! Robin! Hey! Robin!
That's really
Hey! Listen!
Mhm.
Oh, Athena! Apollo!
What are you watching there? Saving throw.
Oh, it just so happens to be a video of the mock trial. I had to use a bit of coercing to get it, but the end justifies the means, right?
Shut the fuck up.
There it is again. Professor Mean sure has a lot of influence around here.
Care to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me?
Sounds great. But do you mind if we ask you some questions first?
Sure, I'll tell you anything you WANT.
It's not talking like that.
No. About your confession
N-O.
today. About your confession today. Why'd you do it?
Because Juniper hasn't done anything wrong. I had to stop the trial by any means possible.
Stop.
Right. The end justifies the means. So, you're a follower of Professor Means, too.
You're a student of meansism.
You think there was a third teacher at this school who was just like, what about my camp? The what the fuck is wrong with everyone camp?
Somebody did. There was a YouTube comment that was like, it's kind of interesting that this school is very set up to have 3 different courses and 3 different like representatives, but we only get to see me.
There's only 2 teachers.
Yeah, who the fuck was the other one, and what was their political affiliation in this school?
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, because Court was the.
Court was the judge course, Means is
Okay.
the defendant court. So
Okay,
the
so
prosecutor course has to be run by an anarchist because they just don't show up to work at all.
Yeah.
Professor Means is a wonderful teacher, as was Professor Court. I like them BOTH.
She brushed that one off like a pro.
You could be a politician.
That's a different course.
With that style of justice, you run the risk of. Oh my god, dog bless you.
Bless
you,
you, Fridge.
With that style of justice, you run the risk of breaking the law.
Well, I'm prepared to quit school because of this case.
What? Why?
I want to be an artist! That's what I really want, man! But no! My parents forced me to study to become a prosecutor!
And live another gender expression that you don't want. So, you know, there's some choices were made by your parents, Robin.
But if the trial went south, you'd have to drop out and give up on being a prosecutor. That's what you're really after, isn't it? Talk about someone who literally changes at the bat of an eyelash.
That's good. Guess she's been dealing with her own problems, too. That totally makes sense.
Yeah, I suppose so. But that doesn't make what she did right.
Any of the cream. Could you tell us about what you were doing on the night of the murder?
Finishing a statue. I was on the stage until the last bell.
That's right. You made the statues of Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Gavin, didn't you?
Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Both of them.
This is just a formality, but can you prove that you were making the statues at that time?
Can I prove it? You think I'm the killer now?
Literally just said it's a formality.
No, that's not what I meant.
Both Hugh and Robin were still at school after 7 p.m. but neither of them can prove exactly what they were doing.
What if they both did it?
They were both probably killing Constance Court. Could one of them have really murdered Professor Court?
Now the secret's out.
Have there been any problems now that everyone here knows you're a girl?
No worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Court some time ago. I mean, I feel like your teachers would know, right?
I mean,
There's so many.
Could her parents have been dedicated enough to lie on her like enrollment information?
There's so many questions.
Yeah,
with this raises.
Yeah. If even like faculty does not know about that, because again, that would be on like your paperwork.
You're using paperwork
when you enroll in this group. Yeah. So I don't know. I told her I wanted to let everyone know I was really a girl. And just today, I found out that he spoke with the school administration on my behalf.
That's wildly convenient that you revealed this yesterday in court, Ben. Wow. They must really like you.
I know, right? But now I can finally be myself here at school. I don't have to hide the fact that I love girly clothes.
Which is why you haven't changed your outfit.
That's why, Athena, I simply must have this and this by any means possible.
Why?
What? But this is evidence we need for the trial. Sorry, but no can do.
Aw, don't be a party pooper, Athena. Come on, please. Pretty please.
Robin, just go to a fucking mall. I don't know what to tell you. Go buy clothes.
No, she...
What? I'm gonna add that to the counter. That fucking counts.
Oh, for sure it counts.
What
does she do? Did she fucking kick our ass and just take it from us?
Yeah, what does that
See you later,
mean?
nerds.
What is the implication of this? What?
Chat, you tell us what end justifies the mean style is.
Oh, darn it.
I feel like that's just a boot
beans.
to the head to both of us.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you again, Athena. Thank you for revealing who I really am. I wanted everyone to know before the snitch found out.
Oh.
The snitch? Sounds like a new
We know who
lead.
that is.
Come on, use your brain, Cell.
There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch.
Yeah, who the fuck do you think it is?
I hear they're watching everything we do. Our activities, our relationships, our interests.
I wonder if it was the person who admitted to putting up webcams in the fucking trial yesterday.
Seems
And
unlikely,
reporting it all
honestly.
to one of the professors.
But why would anyone do that?
Officially, I heard it's to seek out misconduct among the student body. But rumor has it grades were being bought and sold through this surveillance network.
What? That's bribery. The situation at The situation at Themis Legal Academy is worse than I thought. I was gonna say Thegal Lemus Academy.
I love that place.
Thegal Eagle.
Thegal Eagle.
Legal Eagle. While all of this is important stuff, I still wanted to ask about that thing in the art room. I'll have to present some evidence to show her what I'm talking about, though.
Okay. I assume the picture of the art room, but it could also be this. Let's start here, though. Wow.
Robin,
It's never a good sign.
I just remembered something I wanted to ask you.
Oh, well.
Oh, never mind.
This photo shows a piece of art on the table. Do you know what it is?
she just throw that shoe on the ground?
I think so, yeah.
Sorry, could you do that again, Wes? Your mic ate that.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that artistic... Look at that unique artistic sense! That has to be one of Professor Court's creations, man!
Professor Court's artistic creation?
Okay.
Court's artistic sense.
Professor Court's artistic sense? That's a tough one. I'd say it's avant-garde and very eclectic.
In other words, it's weird and all over the place.
Listen, I'll dunk on that statue a little bit, but like, her art is genuinely very good. Like, every other piece in that room is pretty fucking great. What are you talking about? Even the statue is great.
Come to think of it, that strange-looking painting in the art room, we still have no idea who it was. It was one of Professor Court's works, wasn't it?
It looks like if Tim Burton directed Ace Attorney.
The statue in that photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice.
Lady Justice?
Professor Court had planned on placing it on the judge's bench in the lecture hall. But the day before the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back to the art room and try to fix it somehow.
So this is the statue in its proper state?
I mean, Athena, you just put it back the way it originally was.
You bet! Just look at that wild silhouette. Wow, it's so C-U-T-E.
While that was being spelled out, I definitely thought she was gonna say, wow, it's so C-U-N-T.
I did too, actually. That painting that sculpture was serving.
Bridge was like, can I say this right now?
I don't get it. Do you have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this?
Athena, Lady Justice that you put back together on stage.
Oh, right. I didn't realize before because it was in pieces, but before it was smashed, maybe it didn't look like Lady Justice, but more like it does in the photo. But what in the world was it doing on the stage?
Okay. Well, I think that about covers it.
Okay,
All right.
then how about watching the mock trial video with me? What do you say?
I forgot we were going to do that.
Sure. Sounds good to me. So how do you want to watch it?
Well, there's 30 fucking screens in this room, Athena. Pick one.
I know. How are we going to watch it?
All classroom desks at this school have their own built-in computer, you know.
Wow.
No, I never would have guessed it looking at this classroom.
Yeah, what is this? This place is definitely a lot cushier than I thought. Look at the fucking opulence of this
Open your
room.
eyes! Open your eyes, Justice!
You're so good at perceiving. How didn't you perceive that this school has fucking money?
What's your bracelet doing now, bud?
I know you guys are in a hurry, so I'll just fast forward to the important parts. Let's start with the professor's pre-trial speech.
Oh my god, that boy doesn't have a face.
Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today.
Oh.
No.
Damn. I'm shocked.
Did you like my
Swedish
impression?
guy there.
Did you like my impression? It didn't have question marks, so obviously it wasn't Swedish guy.
Okay.
He's got you there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh, that sounds like Professor Means doing a really interesting voice.
Good save.
The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly.
Oh, he must not like the weird voice. He switched back to his normal one.
Is the camera like this the whole time?
Yeah, it's in a fixed position in front of the stage.
When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come.
How come teacher speeches always make me so sleepy?
Let's just skip to the end of his speech.
Oh,
Now, let the mock trial begin.
Hey, what's the deal here?
who the fuck
Hey,
is this
down in
shitty
front!
student? Yeah. What the fuck is in the way? Athena, please.
Why is Junie so large in this shot?
Oh my god, Junie's giant!
All I wanna do is see her turn into a giant woman.
A giant woman. Yeah.
Looks to me like she cut right in front of the camera.
Juniper was also in charge of the audio.
What was she not in
Can
charge
someone
of?
else do anything at this school?
I was gonna say, this place is just like everyone's a dipshit. It's like literally only one student can do things in this school.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It sounds like there's only like 8 students at this school.
Yeah. Why do we have all
That's
these
what-
computers?
That's why they were so certain that everyone was at the event, because nobody keep track of like
because
They
four of
can count
them.
them on 2 hands.
Right. Okay, it's all 7 of them. They're all here. Our school is terribly in debt. That's why I keep having to rob banks. The ends justify the means.
That's why I killed Professor Court, so that we could cut down on faculty costs. The ends justify the means.
You're going to jail.
You are so going to jail, dude.
But wait! The ends justify the means!
Even though she was already playing a part in the mock trial itself?
She had to do it to keep the script details secret. She was all over the place that day. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music.
They had music for a court case?
Yeah, I mean, what do you think happens in real court? Right, Pridge?
Yeah, it's true. How are they gonna play the pursuit theme unless someone's listened to the play button?
Juniper was up there DJing before the mock trial started.
Yeah, where do they normally keep the orchestra pit in the courthouse, Bridge?
So there's usually a space between where, like, you know, the defense and the prosecutor are and the judge. There's a bit in there.
Is the court stenographer in charge of that, or is there a separate person that does all of that stuff?
No, they're not in charge, but they do have to also take notes on the music.
Mm.
So it'll be like, so a lot of the stenographer's notes are just.
They have to credit it. I was gonna say I didn't realize that they played the Mario Power Star theme in court.
It kind of was that, yeah.
So this is what the lecture hall looks like.
You mean the room that we're fucking standing in right now that you can see with
That's-
your own eyes?
What
What?
does the room look like? We'll never
there's a-
know.
Looks like there's a judge's bench back by the screen and a witness stand
Judge.
up front. Yeah, listen, sometimes I fuck up. Judge. What about those balconies with the professor's names on them?
Okay,
Do you
yeah,
think
there
they
really
sat
is only
there?
2 teachers.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck? Where's the prosecuting teacher? What is happening here?
And
Those are the faculty seats. They're that big because of the professor's big fat asses.
The absolute dump truck.
Professor Court and Professor Means have on them.
When he says the ends justify the means, he's talking about his ass.
He's talking about it.
Fuck.
Professor Means and Professor Court were in charge of scoring the mock trial.
Now I'm just thinking about him in like the stereotypical red booty shorts, and it just says the ends justify the means on it. That's fucking funny.
Those would be some
Pretty
good booty
good.
shorts.
Okay, let's fast forward this a bit.
People are saying Aristotle means.
Good. And that's why the defendant is definitely guilty!
That was me. Could you tell?
No?
Objection! A frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow? I don't think so.
You read that line in the mock trial, Apollo, but you made it sound kind of weird.
Cut me some slack. It was my first time reading that script.
I think Juniper is going to speak next. I didn't do it. I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted, "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it.
Wow, what an emotional performance. She put a real actress to shame. He's just like looking at Athena, judging her.
Wait, could you go back and play that scene again?
You really think that's necessary?
I didn't do it. I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted, "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it.
Stop! Did you hear that?
Hammer time.
I think you're onto something. Let's play that last part again.
Okay.
We get it.
I don't follow. What are you guys so excited about?
They clipped the thing.
Chat, clip it.
Yeah. I think this piece of evidence should explain it. Time to show Robin a piece of evidence that links the line we just heard to the case.
Shut
Come
the
on.
video game. You don't need to make us do this one.
The literal thing the entire court case that we did last time was all about this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you remember this. It contains a female voice shouting a violent threat. I'll play it for you.
You're a goner. The voices and performance do sound similar, but I can't believe this is happening.
It's just a possibility, but if the voice on this tape is really a recording, one made from the mock trial video, then that means this evidence was fabricated.
Who would do that?
Oh, no!
Probably someone who thinks you should be allowed to do whatever you want if it gets the correct result.
Who has a
There's no
personal
cooking
philosophy that says that?
No one really ever talks about their feelings on whether we should be allowed to do wrong things if they achieve a positive result.
They didn't get to do a voice print analysis in time for court today. That's why the gender of the voice became so important. If the real killer had foreseen that gender would become key in today's trial,
He would have tried to deflect attention away from himself by making the suspect female. So basically, the only one with something to gain from doing this is our sole male suspect.
damn, it'd be wild if it wasn't him, though.
Wait a second.
No! Yeah.
Professor Mean's credo is the ends justify the means. So it makes perfect sense that a student who took those words to heart would fabricate evidence. We need to get that tape analyzed as soon as possible. Y'all. Oh?
Allow me to assist you with that.
Oh.
Prosecutor Gavin! At least make some kind of noise so we know you're there.
He did. Swedish noise.
It's go big or go home with Rockstar Entrances, Fraulein. Timing is everything. Let me make a copy of that tape right now, and I'll get you the results as soon as I can. I trust that would be all right.
Very much so. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
All right. Bye.
Toodaloo.
Well, Athena, it's almost sundown. Isn't it about time we head over to the detention center?
I think Junie will agree that this is something that could prove her innocence. But...
Oh yeah, the whole point was that we were going to have to figure out a way to not convict Hugh or Robin, and we are explicitly thinking that that's what we have to do right now.
will her heart really be open to accepting it? She had to have known this was what I'd find.
It's Junie again.
Hey, Junie.
Junie, what do you got for us?
And that about covers the main gist of our investigation.
God damn it.
I see. Very interesting. You've been quite the busy beaver today.
Thank you for all your hard work, Athena. Well, my time's about up, and it will be getting dark soon, so...
Junie!
You must be tired after being on your feet all day. You should go home and...
No! Wait! You have to listen to me.
I don't want to hear anymore.
I thought she was saying, I don't have to listen to you. It's like, damn, Junie.
No, actually...
La, 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 la.
Actually, despite what you think, I don't have to do what you tell me to do, so, you?
I'm going to jail.
I know what you're going to say, Athena.
Junie, you promised. We're going to discover the truth behind this murder mystery. And we're going to bring you solid evidence showing just what that truth is. If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear.
But only if it's the real truth.
So please, please just listen to what I have to say. Once you've heard me out, I'll let you decide what to do.
Let's talk about... Oh, suspicions about O'Connor.
The voice in this recording has been proven to be yours, Junie. And in the mock trial video, we can hear you reading your line from the script. We're having both of them analyzed now, but from what I can tell, the voices are the same. And the only one who'd benefit from faking the voice recording would be Hugh.
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, Hugh confessed in order to protect me.
What?
This may sound strange, but his confession is a ploy to make himself look less suspicious. In other words, he was just pretending to protect you. Besides, his confession came after you and Robin had already confessed.
That's true. He did wait a weirdly long amount of time to do it.
If he hadn't confessed right then as well, wouldn't that have seemed a little suspicious?
Say what you will, Athena, but none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. Hugh is a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble.
I mean, he is a douche. Oh. Wait, Athena. My
My
bracelet
douche
reacted
senses are tingling.
My bracelet reacted just now.
It did? But why? Junie, can you look me in the eye and repeat what you just said?
Oh, none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone.
I do love that this is Junie's neutral animation, and she just
Is
like
this
looks.
wah?
Wah.
For neutral B?
Yeah.
He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble.
Wait, is Hugh actually a dummy?
Yeah. He's actually a bad
Hughes
student.
failed every single class. The man is stupid as shit.
He actually started working at a construction company because
Because he was failing out so hard.
Because he couldn't do law school.
He's actually Crane
And-
certified.
And surprisingly, he's making more money because now he's a high-ranking contractor.
yeah. Now I'm sure of it.
And manual physical labor is and
can
like
pay
trained
well,
physical labor is I was gonna say in today's economy, trained physical labor, I mean, you can't make better money than that right now.
Yeah. Now I'm sure of it. She's lying. All right, let's do this. Where's your towel?
Take my ring move.
Student. Okay, can't see the other hand.
I think it's going to be on He Never Causes Trouble.
Yeah.
Because that might be why Court wanted to talk to him.
Oh, good point. I don't see anything.
Her
Wait.
tummy is gonna
No
rumble.
fucking
Oh,
shot.
it's the scarf fluttering.
What?
That...
That's nothing. Video game? That's nothing.
Gabe,
Yeah,
if you can't do-
whenever
if you
I'm
can't do
lying,
this-
my
if you-
scarf flutters.
Yeah, whenever I'm lying, a light breeze comes through.
Yeah, Gabe, if you can't do this mechanic right, just don't do it.
Yeah. That's a pretty
Like, I'm
rough
sorry. Like, I'm sorry, but like,
one. It's not a good one.
you start coughing?
Oh. But
That
she
was supposed to be
wasn't
her
coughing.
coughing?
But she wasn't coughing.
We were looking at her mouth. There was no coughing.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all.
I think she was wheezing.
Wow, it's a good callback to the first case of this game. You did that exact joke. Juniper, you start coughing when you're under stress. You can't hide it from me no matter how hard you try. And you
Even though
said
you kind of did hide it from us for a little
you
bit.
did a pretty good job, not gonna lie. And when you said "and never causes trouble," a cough escaped and made your scarf flutter.
This is especially stupid because she coughs all the time.
Yeah, it's an
What do we
audible.
mean
I
it's
know.
because she's stressed? She coughs when she's not stressed, when she is stressed, when she's somewhat stressed, when she's happy, when she's sad.
Yeah.
She has allergies. She coughs.
Juniper, have you been tested for asthma? As for why you were stressed, it's because you were lying.
Junie, you're trying to hide Hugh's connection to this case, aren't you? And I believe that also ties into a secret about yourself.
A secret? About me? I don't understand.
I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore.
What? Why?
Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is.
He ended their friendship after he found out about Junie's secret. Which means... Hugh must have felt
Junie's an
betrayed by
alien!
Junie, making her...
Oh.
Is she the snitch?
snitch. Because she's definitely neither of the first two.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's actually
I
a good
forgot about
twist.
that plot twist.
I think she found out that she's a lesbian and Hugh's homophobic.
Even more reason to hate that motherfucker.
Wow.
You were Professor Court's snitch, weren't you?
There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do. Our activities, our relationships, our interests. And reporting it all to one of the professors.
And while fulfilling that role, you learned something about Hugh you'd rather forget.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Junie, please, stop hiding things from me. I hate having to force things out of you like this. Looks like we're going to have to do this the hard way. Time to review the evidence and see if I can't prove my hypothesis. I must have something that proves Junie's the snitch and Hugh's connection to the case.
My guess is it's in her notebook.
Oh, Court's planner?
Yeah.
That's right, mock trial.
I mean, routine report.
Oh, the report yesterday. Yeah.
Oh,
That is a good point.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Let's try.
That would be my first.
We're not losing points if we get it wrong, so.
Yeah.
Right here in Professor Court's planner, it says routine report. I believe this is meant to mean when the snitch would report to Professor Court. I also believe Professor Court planned to meet Hugh in private based on the snitch's info. And from their meeting, Hugh must have put 2 and 2 together and figured out your secret. So you see, it all makes sense only if you're the snitch, Junie.
I mean...
Forgive me. Forgive me, Athena. I've been lying to you this whole time. The truth is, I suspected you from the start.
Oh.
You did? Now this is surprising.
I'm so sorry. I've talked about friendship so much, but I've been a terrible friend.
I mean, you were a narc, so yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah. Excuse me, officer, we're done here. Take this narc away. Give her the death penalty.
Oh my god. Juniper.
Wait, we're on trial for first-degree narking. My sentence? Death. Court is adjourned.
You told your professor that your friend cheated on a test? Ugh, disgusting.
I didn't realize we had a tattletale in the court today.
Your Honor, I once knew a man in prison who was a snitch. And he got stitches.
That's really good. Juniper, I don't have the special kind of hearing that Athena does. But I don't need it to sense the pain that you're feeling inside. And its intensity is directly proportional to how you feel about your friend. Am I right?
Apollo.
Please, Junie, tell me why you suspected Hugh. have a feeling that will be the key to getting to the bottom of this whole case.
Whoa.
What exactly was your role as class snitch?
Professor Court had told me how Academy alumni had strayed from the path of justice.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
The Dark Age of the Law. Huh?
She didn't want any more of our students going astray like that. But few others at the Academy shared her view.
I thought her ideas were beautiful, though sad and unrealistic, and also lame and stupid.
Also, Apollo, check your wrist right now.
Right? Right?
Hey, Professor Meeks, did you kill Professor Court? No. Hey, Apollo, check your wrist right now.
The fact that both him and Athena have essentially superpowers to tell if people are lying or not, and none of them have, like, nothing has set them off about this guy is wild. Or he's the best liar of all time.
Maybe.
That's true.
He's just that good.
Yeah.
She asked you to be her eyes and ears, didn't she?
And her head and shoulders and knees and toes.
Knees and toes.
Knees and toes.
I used to report to her once a month about any wrongdoings I'd seen or heard about.
Wow, you really do deserve to be put in a locker. And that report session in her planner, the one from October 22nd, was a part of that?
Yes, that's when I reported to you to Professor Court.
Even Athena's like, fuck her.
She snitched on her own friend?
This is like literally character assassination for Juniper right now.
I know. Oh my god, she's never gonna recover from this. Her career is basically over. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Like she's never gonna be able to stream on Twitch again. She's gonna have to move to.
She's gonna lose her Subway sponsorship.
Yeah.
I had accidentally overheard Hugh talking.
What did you hear? That he was gonna kill Constance Court?
He was talking to someone on the phone. I think it was one of his parents.
What were they talking about?
Something about having paid money for good test scores.
Oh, shit.
I only overheard
Was
him
it-
talking, so I never did find out who the money was going to.
Was his mom a member of the cast of Full House?
Wow.
No.
Topical.
Topical.
I mean, I don't know if it's topical. That was like, what?
I mean, like
know.
maybe 4 years
It
ago.
was
Maybe
topical.
several years ago it was topical.
Yeah.
What? That's bribery.
And that's a crime.
Hugh was buying his way through school? And if that's the case, then that evidence that always seemed out of place might actually be his secret.
Blackwell threatening him? Oh. Could it be this one? It just says Hugh 120. He paid $120 to get an A.
$120 for good grades. I
mean,
guess that's the only thing that seems
yeah.
relevant.
Probably. Also, we don't lose if we fuck up.
We found this while we were investigating the stage. It's got Hugh's name on it. I didn't know what the number meant at the time, but now that I'm hearing about bribes...
It must mean that a bribe of... That's a crazy
Whoa.
number, Apollo!
Ah.
It must mean that a bribe of 120 grand was to be paid in October. That's such a wild leap of logic. All it says is October Hue 120.
Excuse me, Apollo. Asking, totally unrelated, but do you think that that's actually a reasonable amount to set a bribe at on the lower end?
For a high school grade.
Say someone perhaps started the bribing at $120. Is that lowballing to you? Would the person want to bump it a little higher? What I'm asking is 120 grand a good amount? Should I or my friend or hypothetically, should someone aim for that?
What's more, take a look at this mark.
I'm sorry, Bridge. You gotta do it though.
What's more, take a look at this mark.
Thank you.
I mean, here, someone.
Every time I do it, makes me feel like a lark.
It makes me barf. Someone pointed out that it's probably 120,000 yen.
Oh, that makes a lot more. Yeah.
Which is a much more reasonable. It's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it's not $120,000.
Johnny Veltal says it's about $743 US. Okay, sure.
That's still low. But
yeah.
That same mark is on the pages of Professor Court's planner. I'm still trying to think about what's a reasonable amount of money you should pay for a bribe to get an ANA test.
On a singular test? Okay, 720, fine, but
I was just saying, if this is like a final that you need to pass and like to get your degree, I would say that has to be in like the thousands.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if I were a professor
who was accepting a bribe.
Who is accepting bribes, hypothetical bribes, I would set the number in like the thousands of dollars in order to do that. Probably in like the high thousands of dollars.
Hey, you're right.
Hypothetically.
No, I think Wes is gonna be the one to get a 1 on his ethics test. Holy shit. He's gonna give a 1 on his ethics test to get the bribe.
Unless someone gives me money.
Unless someone gives him a bribe.
Bridge didn't bribe this professor on his ethics test. That's why he got a 1. Hey, you're right.
Wait. Oh yeah, not me.
But why would Professor Court have that kind of information in her planner? You don't really think the person who was taking the bribe money was...
It's just a possibility at this point. But it may indeed have been Professor Court.
But...
That is impossible. She'd be the last person I'd ever suspect of accepting bribes.
Oh, okay, so since there's only 2 teachers, then that means it had to have been you, right? Professor Means?
Was that bitch taken by bribes? That was my bribe money! Get your own students to blackmail!
That was my friend's bribe money. Darn you, Professor Court.
Like I said, it's just a possibility. But a rather good one. Maybe their private talk had to do with the possibility of the bribery being exposed. And what started out as a little argument soon got out of hand.
It's not your fault, Junie. Anybody would have suspected Hugh if they knew what you knew.
No! I don't believe that alone would have driven him to murder. There's another reason why I suspected Hugh.
What the fuck?
You gotta be kidding me. There's another reason?
That day I saw him walking along and going, I'm gonna kill her.
Oh boy, here I go killing Professor Constance Court.
He kept putting her picture on his archery targets and saying, "Oh, I can't wait to kill her."
He kept saying, "You're a goner."
You're a goner. I thought he was just saying his own name at first, but then I realized
he was saying, "I'm Hugh O'Connor, and you're a goner.
Thanks for watching.
I'm Hugh O'Connor. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for dying.
Thanks for dying.
I saw Hugh around 7 p.m. the day before the mock trial.
Oh, so she's finally ready to talk about that.
When I saw him, his
His cough?
Tina.
Junie, are you all right? Just try to relax and tell me what happened.
Animation?
I wanted to see what I did.
Cutscene.
But I'll have to live with
He's a
it,
zombie?
won't I?
He's a zombie!
Hugh's hands.
They were big, like in
His
Yowie.
hands were dripping with blood.
Jesus.
Yeah, I just said that. His hands were dripping with blood.
What? But why?
It wasn't blood. It was fucking
It was
pottery,
Yeah,
juice.
No, he was actually
Juice.
No, he was actually just trying to mix some drinks. He got a bunch of
yeah.
got a bunch
About
of
cherry
stuff.
Kool-Aid.
He got a bunch of stuff on his hands, and he was swaying because he was drunk.
Oh yeah, he's practicing his mixology.
He drank
Yeah,
raw
he was just
Campari
doing
for fucking hours.
Yeah, he was just doing
Oh,
some.
bleh.
He was just doing some mixology and spilled a bunch of red liquor on his hands.
Yeah. He really likes Aperol spritzes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
What am I-
Junie. I'm Hugh O'Connor.
And I'm gonna kill somebody. Woo!
Why does this law school have a mixology club? That seems irresponsible.
We're underage.
I'm gonna do some archery now.
Wait.
Hope I don't shoot somebody.
Hope I don't miss.
What am I going to do? Deep down, I know Hugh can't be the killer. But my mind keeps telling me he is, no matter how hard I try to convince myself he isn't. Oh, what am I going to do? Hugh, he's... I can't take this anymore.
So she hid the fact that she had seen Hugh and said she went at home at 6 because she wanted to avoid talking about what she saw. Junie, it must have been terrible holding all that in. But it's going to be okay. I'll get to the bottom of this. And that's my promise, from one good friend to another. I'll be defending Juniper tomorrow. If that's okay with you, Professor Means.
No. My main concern is whether you can defeat that prosecutor. But I won't try to stop you. I will be watching from the gallery.
And I definitely won't live to regret.
This is such a bad move on his part. He could easily just say like, "No,
I
think
really
that
insist.
because I'm a professional and I've been doing this for years and am a
Longer
professor
than
in my
you- Longer
field.
than you have?
Mhm.
I think I have a better shot at it, so I will continue to do it and then just fudge it and then lose."
Yeah, well,
Means you're dropping the ball, my guy.
dropping the globe.
So put those away.
And shall look forward to seeing what sort of results your methods can produce.
I guess his whole thing is he's like, oh, if
She'll
they
beef
play
it.
fairly,
Yeah.
they'll never win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Good
actually
luck
curious.
tomorrow.
I'm actually curious what his end game is with like both being the killer and wanting to be the lawyer. Does he want to lose so that he can never get suspected? Or does he want to win to prove his way is right and then no one gets convicted of it because they can't find a killer?
Yeah.
I think best case scenario for him is to win and pin it on like Hugh.
Oh.
Okay, interesting.
I think that would be his best case scenario because then he can get away with looking like the good guy and doing his job well.
Okay, yeah.
And also not
pin
it on himself.
Yeah, he can kill the person he wants to kill, get away with it, and ensure someone else gets convicted so there's no way it ever comes back to him, plus prove his philosophy correct.
Exactly.
He wants to really grand sweep this.
What a complicated asshole.
I mean, hey man, he's going for broke. You gotta respect that at least.
Yeah. I do.
Good luck tomorrow, and remember, have fun with it. Now, if you would excuse me, shout out if you know what that's a reference to.
Have fun with it's fucking Jimmy Neutron, right?
Yeah. It's the episode where they start the band and Hugh Neutron. Wait a minute, how have we not had art of Hugh O'Connor as Hugh Neutron? Chat, get on that. Actually, wait, did we get that?
I think pretty sure we did get that explicitly.
We did get that. Didn't Gnomes
Society.
did that? I think Gnomes did that.
I thought Society did.
Society did that?
I might be
It
wrong.
was Society.
Athena, I'm sorry. I really mean it.
Society says I literally did that.
Okay. Well, you know what, Society? I want more, so... Not enough.
I wish I had trusted you from the start. You have to uncover the truth tomorrow. I know you can do it.
Don't worry. We already know that the prosecution's key piece of evidence is a fake. And thanks to you, we figured out the motive, too. Is Mean still here? No, he just left. I was going to be like, sorry, you figured out the what?
What'd you figure out?
Let's give this our best shot, Athena. Let tomorrow be the day Juniper walks free.
I wouldn't have it any other way. We should be all ready now. What could possibly go wrong this time?
Why would you say that? Why would you say
Famous
that?
last words.
Flash forward. I wish I hadn't said what could possibly go wrong this time.
Something went very wrong this time.
Wow.
Still, there's this strange, uneasy feeling I can't shake. I better be imagining it.
Hey, there it is. One thing I will say about this little ending segment here is I think the additional bits that they do to point the finger at Hugh is actually really good and could make going into this final trial day really interesting if they didn't telegraph that Means was so goddamn obvious this entire time.
I know.
Again, they still haven't given an explanation why no one's brought up the possibility that it could be Means.
Yeah, it's a good point. Folks, that's going to do it for another episode of Ace Attorney with an Actual Lawyer. Again, if you're enjoying this, let us know in the comments down below. Let us know if you think Hugh is actually guilty. That would be crazy. And support us on patreon.com/SaveDataTeam if you can. But until next time, stick around for art, because court is adjourned. Mickey, he looks like a pathetic sopping wet kitten, microwaves him. Yeah, look at this little jabroni. He's adorable. Roger Wright someone shared an image with birth years of a bunch of Ace Attorney characters, and seeing that Cody is the same age as Athena and the Themis Legal Academy students, I just had to turn him into a
Really?
That's bonkers, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
I really like this. This
Yeah.
is cool.
Possibly inspired by Blackwell and the fact that the prosecutors are associated with swords, Cody, a still samurai fanboy, decided to join the prosecutor course. He claims to be a hero of justice, like the Steel Samurai, using his dual-wielded katanas to cut down on crime. However, he's not exactly one of the best students. He spends more time fencing in the fencing extracurricular than actually studying law. No, that's really good.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this.
I also love the idea of bringing dual samurai swords, dual katanas to a fencing course. Just like a fucking Dark Souls Elden Ring
that's
battle.
that's not how this class works.
Sparrowan with, if I had a nickel for every M-Prey joke I've drawn, I'd have 2 nickels. Oh, I do love this meme. Ah, yes, periods. I'm familiar indeed.
You get periods, Apollo?
Yes, but not anymore. Don't tell anyone, by the way.
Apollo is pregnant?
I've seen this with so many good character mashups. I think my favorite is probably Usopp on the left and Chopper on the right, but from One Piece. But there's so many good ones. James with the guy ever. Yeah.
That's some good hue.
Despite this pose not being realistic at all, it's such a cool like that animation is so good. I don't know if we'll see more of it before the end of this case, but like it's really clean. I hope we do get to see it. And this is a great drawing of the James. Nathan with, hi, first time posting art for stream, wanted to draw Athena, but I got really busy, so here's some K for compensation. Yeah, this is great. The pose is really good. I like the poster style, and the little like pop art dots in the background is really, really nice. Hell yeah. Anna with didn't post anything last stream, but I was able to finish this in time. Plus, I'm finally on break, so yippee. Yes, today is Naramitsu Day, and I decided to make it my headcanon that this would be their wedding anniversary and made a drawing about it. It's not much, but I love drawing these gay lawyers a lot. Yeah. Very cute. Vex Magic with longtime lurker, first time poster. Here, have been wanting to make art for stream for a while, but I just felt everyone was so much better, so I decided to do some pixel art. Really enjoy making Apollo and Athena, and I will probably make more. Hey, as a very big enjoyer of pixel art, these are so fucking good.
Yeah, they're very good.
Not to make a reference to this franchise, but these look like if the little pixel art versions of the Danganronpa characters, but for Ace Attorney.
Yeah, it does kind of look like
dragged
that.
away at the end of a case.
Yeah.
No, this is super good, Vex
awesome.
Magic, and please don't feel intimidated. Juju, first time posting in honor of Naramitsu Week. I decided to try my hand at digital art for the first time. It was something. Anyways, please enjoy the stupidest thing I've ever made. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Come on, sir. The math thing isn't the problem. Night shift's keeping you and Kevin apart. You two just need a bone.
What did you say?
Don't say it again.
I said you two need a bone.
How dare you, Detective Diaz? I am your superior officer! Bone! What happens in my bedroom, Detective, is none of your business. Bone! Don't ever speak to me like that again.
God, that was so good. The audio, the fucking
Really good. It's a really good scene.
I love people doing the like just dragging layers. So like you moving the hand down with that is so good. Hell yeah, Juju. Another great first time poster this week. Y'all on a roll right now. Lil Ghost with, hi guys. I actually drew so much this week that I'll only be showing part this day, and the rest next week. I finally got back to drawing Ace Attorney characters as Naruto characters. This week I present to you Phoenix Wright in all of his eras. 1 is Feeny/college-age Phoenix. There's a little Genny. Rookie Ace Attorney Phoenix. Very good, very good. 3 is Phoenix, keeping things hidden and very prepared. Yeah, I like the cape. The cape is very good. 4 and 5 are Phoenix Wright and getting his Phoenix Wright after he got his badge back. 4 is a boring war uniform, and 5 is the regular outfit of that era. Yeah. No, I super love this. Reaper with couldn't finish the main drawing I was working on because I got hit in the face twice by a boom, but I have more art, so it's fine. A little right worth drawing for Naramitsu Week. Yeah. Do you think Edgeworth would get on like a paddle boat again after what happened in the first game? It's like a man fell into water and I picked up a gun and then I got accused of murder and it brought up all my past trauma. So I don't think I'm gonna get on a boat ever again.
Staying away from boats for a little bit.
Like, Edgeworth, so now we can't get on boats or elevators?
Can we go anywhere?
We go anywhere.
Shut the fuck up, Wright. John Coseth, this is probably the most angst or sadness I've ever put into a comic. This is my retelling of the scene where Miriam Scuttlebutt goes into a depression funk over Athena's jab during the first part of the trial.
You know, Miriam, if you stay on that truck for too long, you might be driven off elsewhere.
And just an empty box. And that's what you do with empty boxes. You take them to a place to be thrown away.
Good Metal Gear joke. Hey, Athena, you think you may have been a bit harsh on her with that remark back in today's trial?
Hey, it's not my fault. She was bad-mouthing June.
Go ahead, despise me. Tell me that I'm a waste. Pack me away where I'll never see the light of day.
Even still...
Miriam, look, I went too far. I shouldn't have told you that you were a failure.
Too late. I made up my mind already that I'm not cut out to be a reporter. I've already started deleting all 4 years worth of the photos I took.
Wait, what?
Excuse-moi?
No.
Bye-bye, guys.
Wow, that image is so sad. That's so sad. Athena, shouldn't we stop her?
Miriam, wait. I'm really sorry for what I said. It was careless. You should keep publishing your paper.
Yeah, right. You're only saying that to make me feel better.
I'm serious. When you look at the shots that you took for the paper, you can't help but be impressed by your camera work, Miriam. Robin's glowing fist of judgment, Hugh's forceful finger point of determination, the look of fear and innocence in Junie's eyes during the mock trial, even the photo of Robin wearing the blue shawl. You have an eye for the best, most gorgeous and dramatic scenes. It's awesome!
Oh, laying it on a bit thick with the praise there.
Apollo, zip. You can't just give up on your dreams just because I said something mean to you. Here, look at these pictures you took, and tell me that they don't deserve to be printed and shared. Because they do, Miriam.
Attack! My life's work! Stop! Cancel! Abort! Break, you stupid!
Did you stop it in time?
At 99% deletion.
No one!
3 photos are left.
Dang. Second comic note, Miriam says 4 pictures instead of 2 because the first 2 are the evidence Athena will use, while the other is the laptop wallpaper, and the last is Athena's PogChamp picture. Yo, that was really good, John. Yen with Is This Anything? Fuck yes, I know exactly what joke this is gonna be.
What is with this 6 in the banner? It's so random. It looks really sad. Like it's in serious pain or something.
Athena, look at Gavin for like 2 seconds.
It's not sad, Fräulein. It's just dealing with a lot.
Oh, maybe it's a 6 that rocks super hard? That's like doing its best? It's a 6 that isn't sad at all. I get it.
9, Fräulein. It's a...
Oh wait, it's a 9? It's just upside down then. It's not a suffering washed up 6 at all. It's like possession is 9/10 of the law. Very on brand.
That was good. You know, that makes more sense. Like a sexy but annoying upside down 9. Feels friendlier and more approachable than before.
Oh, damn it.
Yo, pulling up the possession is 9/10 of the law is really fucking good, Yun. Pinky with appears from the shadows. Hello guys, how's it going? That face when you accidentally come out as a trans man to your coworkers, but your coworkers are fucking stupid.
Ah, yes, menstruation. I am familiar indeed. Menstruation? As in periods? Exactly. Why do you get periods? Yes, well, I used to, but not anymore. Do not tell anyone else, by the way.
Fucking Richard is pregnant in the goddamn...
Richard's pregnant?
In the goddamn Dark Souls font is so fucking good. Lupin with Tom Scott did a funny and I clipologed it. 1, 2, 3.
What are you, gay? Yeah.
That happened. That went 0 to 60 so fast on me. I was not ready for that. I didn't know it was 1 second long.
That was good.
Hell yeah. Tom Scott's very funny. That's
He's
really
very
good.
funny.
Shitty Hui with
I'm the killer.
I
Really?
love this facial expression, so good.
Why won't anybody believe me?
Panic Pang with I finally finished. I know it's late, but I couldn't leave Chris out of the
Oh,
Apollo
wow.
Justice voice acting crew. He says, watch Saving Throw, Mizoy. Yo, it's so good.
Yeah,
That's so fucking
that's
clean.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
And the whole
And
thing
all of
together
us.
is so cool. Yeah.
No, this rules, Pang. Cookie Gary with Hi, Zach, Wes, and Pridge. I've been watching your Ace Attorney series ever since Wright Anything Agency made a compilation of your playthrough of the first game. Been wanting to submit art for ages now.
Hell yeah.
I decided to use a doodle based on Pridge, making the hey listen joke by turning Widget into Navi. Thank you for being so entertaining and fulfilling my need for constant Ace Attorney playthroughs. Yeah.
There she is, Robin. Hey, Robin.
Hey, listen!
Yeah, no, that's so good. Hell yeah, Cookie Gary. I'm glad you're enjoying, and yeah, shout out to Write Anything Agency for making the compilations. Kate the Vampire with for the past week, for health reasons, I've been staying in bed. However, it was a mistake on the universe's part because now I have the time to make a sock puppet version of the Ace Attorney cast. Yo, these are so good. What?
Oh, nice.
What?
Hell yeah.
These are so cute.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
very
I love
good.
that. I love how you did Paula's hair too, and Athena's. Yeah. Here's an edit I did of Case 1 ending cutscene with Puppet Athena. Sorry if the camera work is weird. I don't have a tripod, so I had to balance my phone between a couple copies of Dracula, The Strange Case of Jekyll and Hyde, and Heartstopper. That's an incredible collection. 1, 2, 3. I'm so excited for how this goes. No way!
Why are you shaking us out?
It just taking up her whole body is so good. Wow. That's so
God.
good. Are
That's-
you kidding
that's-
me?
That's comedy right there.
Wow, Kate, you absolutely don't have to do this, but please make more of these. I fucking love this. Chrono is here with here's my comic of Metal Gear Ace Attorney crossover I mentioned last week. I felt like there was a lot of similarities between the main characters, so that's what created this idea. District Court, courtroom number 4.
These emotions are more unstable than I thought. What do you think, Apollo? Huh? You're not Apollo? Who are you?
Raiden!
What are you talking about, Athena? I am Apollo Justice. And what's wrong with your simulation?
Simulation?
Huh? Oh, Rose, perfect timing. I want to save before I present this.
Hey, that's Widget. And you can't be here. This is only for attorneys.
I know that. I've done the bar exam and VR training.
Excusez moi?
Mr. Justice, if you're quite finished, we would like to move on with this trial.
Wait, Your Honor, that's not...
Sorry, Colonel. You're right. Our focus should be on the mission. Also, it's nice to see you in the flesh, sir.
Colonel? Well, I do like the sound of that.
Ihole. He convinced the judge.
Silence! I don't know what you think this is, but I shan't let you continue to make a mockery of this court, Sightstono.
That's a nice argument, prosecutor. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I slice your throat up.
Oh, please. If you're going to attack someone, use an actual weapon. Your hand? That's not a sword. This is a sword.
Ah!
Perhaps I've misjudged you, Justice Dono. As for my objection, I believe the girl has fatigued her mind and can no longer recognize her own counsel, your boldness.
Why, you gaslighting son of a...
Athena, what is that? A Scyther? A Harrier? Vulcan Raven?
It's his bird.
Oh, a bird, huh? False alarm. Although...
Don't you dare shoot him, or I swear I'll...
Okay.
So much for that reality. Wonder where the true Apollo is.
End question mark? Fuck.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you don't have to do it, but I do want to see Apollo in Metal Gear Solid 2 world. Because holy shit.
I was
Apollo
gonna say,
on the
as
big
Wright
show would
in
be
Metal
so
Gear 2.
funny. Yeah, that would be so funny. Well, folks, that's going to do it for another week's Ace Attorney with an Actual Lawyer. Again, we'll be back Friday with content warning. We'll be being very, very silly. Also, if you haven't already, check out, we did a fashion tier list stream for Danganronpa that just went up today on YouTube. It's doing well, so you've probably seen it, but if you haven't, go check it out.